But that does lead me into Samsung also announcing the prices for their Neo QLED 8K and 4K TVs as part of their recent unboxed presentation. Again, I won't go into all the specifics because you can find them all on the website, of course, including all the prices. And although shipping dates weren't announced as part of that, all pre-order incentives seem to expire on the 24th of April. So if you want a rough idea of when the launch window is going to be, that's a pretty good indicator. But basically, some of the key features that came out of the unboxed presentation: new wireless Dolby Atmos system, first for the company. That seems quite interesting, along with a new ultra slim soundbar, which will work alongside those TVs. So it's kind of quite a lot to digest, which I don't want to waste too much time with here. But if you're interested, by all means, jump onto the site and you could find all the information there.
Okay, good stuff. I've just had a look at the Sony stuff. The one I'm interested in is obviously the A95K, which is the QD-OLED that everybody's interested in. So yeah, we're looking at 55-inch round about 2,600, and you're looking at about 3,400 for the 65-inch. So actually, that is a little bit less than what we were expecting them to be. I thought it'd be nearer the $5,000 mark for the 65 and sort of $4,000 for the 55. So yeah. Those aren't too bad prices, actually.
Obviously, you just need to bear in mind that all I've done there is just converted euros.
So but yeah, that looks about right.
The UK
actually,
price could be a little bit higher.
I think the UK price is tomorrow. I think the embargo is tomorrow for the prices. So yeah, we'll update that story as soon as we have the actual UK prices. But yeah, that's looking around about where they should be for that, and that's going to be a popular TV this year. So we'll get onto TVs in a little bit. What else have we got to talk about news-wise?
Yeah, non-TV news. One thing that caught my eye was the new Klipsch reference speakers. Brought out 10 new models for its 2022 series, including a mixture of floor-standing speakers, bookshelf speakers, just normal standing speakers, plus elevated surround speakers, and a couple of powered subwoofers. Again, I could list prices and product names, but all of that's up on the website. But general headlines over the previous generation would be upgraded Dolby Atmos, advanced acoustics, and a pretty cool new look, I think. So it looks like
you
a pretty
usually
interesting
get really good bang for your buck from Klipsch and AV Sense. They're big, sensitive, easy to drive speakers, so they don't, they get a lot out of given input from an AV receiver, and it's usually a very, very capable sound. So if you are shopping around for a full size pair set, you could do an awful lot worse.
Yeah. Good stuff. And then finally, AV-wise, we've got a soundbar to talk about there.
Yeah, Devialet Dione 5.1.2 soundbar system, which is the first of its kind for the company. They're a French company. Audio Specialist, but this is their first soundbar. And it comes with some quite interesting proprietary technology from the company itself, including a cool little orb in the center of it, which houses a gyroscope that helps with the calibration. It also comes with the capacity to upscale stereo for a 3D audio experience. So it's a very interesting setup. One of the interesting things is the price point, which is £1,990, which is going to put it at the upper end of the spectrum when you compare it to the like Sonos Arc or the recent Bowers and Wilkins Panorama 3 that were featured. So price-wise, it's at the higher end of the market, but it'll be interesting to see how it compares quality-wise. I don't know if you guys have had a chance to have a look and kind of have a pitch as to how it might compare.
No, not at the minute, but we do have one lined up for review. So,
that's good. I mean, Devialet have made some extraordinarily impressive products, and they have access to some technologies which have a non-hi-fi origin, which they have adapted for their requirements, which most other companies can't get anywhere near. So it could potentially be excellent. So, I don't know how big a market there is for 2K soundbars, but nevertheless, I anticipate it being reasonably solid, and it could actually wind up being excellent. So we'll see how we go.
Well, like I say, that is lined up for review. That should be coming in by hopefully one of our new reviewers, who will reveal to you a little bit later on.